All right, test, test, test. We have to be able to pull off our ascendant and add what we are missing in our chart for a better effect for the camera. Let's do that. Now we're doing a quick video on the emotions of the market, and it's what Mr. Daniel Day FX has been working on with me for the last few weeks. And he is Cancer, so he has a lot of talent in reading people's emotions. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through this here as an example to find the true of the retail. And we'll pick this guy, okay? And the reason we're going to pick this guy is because he has got 784,000 followers. We know that 90% of retail traders fail, which means 90%, but I believe it's 99, but they tell us it's 90%. So that means 780,000 approximately are incorrect. They're all following this guy. So let's read here. We are at the moment. Okay, hang on, let me read that again. Bro, it's don't look, go outside and go for a walk. So they're getting scared. Iran officially launches attack on Israel. Okay? So he's building definite negative sentiment. Over 500 million worth of longs, okay, liquidated in the past hour. Iran confirms attack on Israel, etc. Didn't we speak about this in 2020? Anyway, so if we look at if we go through different guys like this, 8, 9, 10 of them, we'll find the sentiment. Go back a few days here. Can confirm, okay, 80k. So he believed it was going to go 80k to the moon. Look at this, to the moon. So bullish sentiment. What happened after that, guys? Look, this is 5 days ago. Let's go here. Right, we'll pull this up. Oh Christ, hang on. Sorry. Right, 5 days. Well, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. It went down. Okay, so he's talking about it going up. Well, that didn't happen. That's LTC. It doesn't really matter. It's the same collective deal on all of them. Let's look at BTC just for the hell of it. Same thing. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. Remember, between here is 24 hours. These two dotted white lines. Okay, great. So that means he was wrong and price came down. So what we're doing now is we're going through, prior to entering a trade, look at this. What the hell is Bitcoin? Okay, we're looking for comments like this. Fib to the moon. So it's all positive. Okay, and then all of a sudden it's going negative. Okay, Dad, it's like growing and getting a job. Iran officially, so this is scare, fear. So they're talking about dumping it, failing to remember the original purpose of crypto is for the age of Aquarius, and to decentralize. It's not going to go down. There'll be pullbacks down, but it's not going to crash. So they think, they're now using the term, I think, crash. Anyway, all we have to do is look through other guys like this, and we can build the average consensus as to whether or not they're long or they're short. And then we line that up with our own charts. Well, now we know they're short. So what have we done here? We've done we've entered here today, and it's how we've done it. It's quite simple, really. we go back here. There was buyers and there was sellers. Okay, just watch the mouse. The sellers are now they're hurting at this point, and it's taken that amount of time. There's buyers here which are relieved somewhat in that amount of time. Okay, and in doing so, we've got a whole group of buyers and sellers in this range here. So the average would be that green line right in the middle. The time now of the sellers is they're struggling a little bit here relative to the buyers. And what we do is, as this builds up, we start going to these crypto gurus and we start seeing if there's an agreement here. So what are we seeing here? We're seeing these sellers have been held all this time, and the buyers are off the hook. But you know, this is a small amount of traders here. This is a lot of traders. They're prepared to let these guys off because it's less traders. Then we can do this locally as well within this model too, but not forgetting this. So over time, these guys have clearly been long for 1,300 candles and let off the hook, while the sellers have been short for 1,184 candles and they have not been let off the hook. So who is hurting here more, the sellers or the buyers? I think the sellers. So where would it likely go? And we know the same thing back here. 1 second. The same thing has happened here. There it is. You've got in this area here sellers and buyers. Okay, the buyers got paid. The sellers have not been paid yet. They're now finally paid. They're relieved. They're happy. At that point, what they're going to do is they're going to be convinced that it's going down. Really mad that they've spent all that time waiting for this trade and now it's finally paying them. They want to get their money back, so they're going to add to their sales, guys. So on that, we're going to buy some more. Okay. And we are going up, because these guys, once again, are wrong. So we can't forget where we are in the bigger picture. And then at the same time, if we want to cheat, we can use our friends here, over here, which can help us. It give us clues as to whether there's some type of you know, if guys, the sellers on one of these charts have been relieved or not. So we can put that same area of time, which was here. There's sellers and there's buyers everywhere, but that amount of time, there's more sellers than in the other amount of time, which is this one here, because price was there for less time. So the buyers are winning, clearly, but it's over time. Alright, so these sellers are trapped. And we'll write that down in big capital letters. Trapped. Now, this is how to read the emotions of the market. I believe is the truest way we can do it. Given the fact that they will never give us the actual numbers on true numbers of buyers versus sellers. Now, where will this likely go? Well, that's very simple. We'll pull this up here. We know that there were sellers here and buyers here. The sellers are paid, but the buyers have not been paid. So as a minimum, this will come back up into here, into the average, the middle area, okay? And we can reevaluate from that whether we're going up, down, sideways, etc. So that's what we're going to do, folks. I will catch you later.